going to launch him on? Are you going to call him?
He's going to call him.
Come on, Sven. Come on. Tricks. Trickies.
Oh, so he's going up my arm.
That's alright. There you go.
Okay.
Sorry, brother. Here you
No,
go.
he doesn't get a treat.
He doesn't, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was just okay, the fact that he actually landed somewhere.
No, it's got to go to you.
Up.
So the reason why this moment is such a big deal is AJ cued for Sven to fly to him, and his wife Michelle asked Sven to fly to AJ. Sven specifically chose not to land on AJ, even though he easily could have, and AJ still rewarded him for landing elsewhere. This is unclear communication. This is communicating to the bird, land wherever the heck you want and you'll still get rewarded. For a free flight bird, this can ruin the training.
Flying to you.
Okay.
Good. Perfect. And then turn this way and see if you can get him to go.
Come on. Sven. Sven.
Come closer. Come closer.
Don't miss it. Come on.
All right. Give him a gentle toss.
Yeah. A more gentle toss.
I want you to get that. So we're going to go. So watch this. My thumb's on.
Yeah.
And then little toss.
Okay. I'm going to go that one.
And this means you went too far. It's also ignoring you for some reason.
Don't go so far away. We're not doing exercise. Thingo.
Go to mommy. Go to mommy. Okay. Ready? Go.
Good job, AJ.
Except for your catch backwards.
Yeah, my catch was backwards. So now what do? Still. Come on. Go. Come on.
Gorgeous.
Good. Give him a little break. Let him hang out with you a little bit longer this time.
Why did I catch him backwards?
You just were like
landed
this.
like a duck.
Because that's where you were trained, to absorb the shock.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Good boy.
Alright.
Okay, you ready?
Ready?
If you look close enough here, Sven actually makes eye contact with the chair and not Michelle, so you can tell that he has no intention of landing on her. But the important thing is Dave has Michelle finish the flight. So even though he didn't fly from AJ to Michelle, the fact that he finished the flight and went to her without hesitation was awesome. Now, what we're trying to do and what we keep getting are two different things. This inconsistent handling is a major issue and leads to birdie burnout, where they just quit on the session. So we're really trying to teach AJ and Michelle to keep this bird on their hand. You can see that he launched from AJ's arm. We're trying to get them to gently encourage Sven to fly from each other to each other. Here the treats were even inconsistent, but they're really forcing him to make the decision instead of just lightly encouraging him. So Dave kind of stops, pulls everybody together and says, hey, let's do a lighter encouragement versus forcing to fly. That's more what we want to see. We don't want the grumbly macaw reaction. We want just clear communication of what we're asking Sven to do. The other problem that we're really having with Michelle is how she keeps catching Sven inconsistently. So sometimes she catches him with an open hand facing him, sometimes she catches correctly, and it's really irritating him and making it so that she's losing points constantly. The more inconsistent they are in the handling, the more likely Sven is to quit the session.
All right, this isn't going as planned, so let's...
Okay.
I'm probably not very consistent.
He's not as willing to do it, so we'll give him to the perch.
Go. Gorgeous.
Okay, so let me do a quick target with him.
Sven for you. Gorgeous.
That's pretty good at this.
Your bird.
Wow. I think he fell into it on that one. It's easy for it.
We run back against the metal chairs.
Let's play the other perch first.
let's see those nails. Your nails that go, what was
He legit was like, it's cool. The hell is that?
Oh my god.
That's why I don't normally do my nails.
Is that a thing, is it?
Yeah, I don't normally do them, and YouTube was like, why don't you ever do your nails? And so I was like, oh, shut up. So I finally did it, and I've never regretted it so much in my life.
Wow. That's 2 sessions in a row they've messed you up. Oh, that's actually good.
His targeting is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
The fact that he's willing to do
We
this.
haven't really even done targeting. Oh, sorry.
Good now.
Turn around. Come closer,
I've got
please.
him the wrong way
Stay
again.
there. You're right. Yep.
Come on.
Stay where you are.
Come on. Come on.
You're losing it?
Come on, dude.
It's too close. He won't be able to fly that far. And then now you're going down the hall. You keep scooting forward. Start over.
Back up.
Wifey, back up.
Oh, sorry.
So what's happening is you're going too close, and then there's a
You're forcing
hallway.
him into the hallway.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
And I keep catching him the wrong way, don't I? That's really awkward and inconsistent. This. Why am I doing that?
Could you imagine if I did comments like,
Come closer.
man?
No. Okay. That's good.
Wow, that is.
And back one step. There we go. Cool. So too close, he can't fly. It's too close to hop.
Come on, little guy. Come on. What's wrong?
Oh no, he's gonna rest under the hill.
All right. So we're losing him,
Yeah.
and it's because he's not wanting
Nothing like
to
it.
go to people.
He prefers being on the stand.
Yes. So there's more of a predictability with it today.
Okay.
That's the bummer about the older birds is that they only allow a certain amount of mistakes from the
Okay.
humans before they're like, okay, I
That's
quit.
enough. Okay.
Whereas a baby, you can get away with a lot more because they're a baby and they're learning how to interact with you based on how you are with them. But as they get older, we had an allotment and
That's
combined we went through.
That's
we went
it,
through all of
okay.
them.
So he was okay flying with me. He was
Yeah.
okay with like minor things, but he was tired of going back and forth
Yeah.
from just like Jamie said, one too many mistakes, one too many
Yeah.
mistakes. He's like, screw you guys, don't get it.
Yeah.
And so, which is okay. That's why you work in the morning after 12 hours of sleep, without
Yeah.
food, hunger motivation's
Yeah.
a little there. We discovered pine nuts are his cocaine, and he will, like, he's willing to do it.
Yeah.
It's a matter of
The
consistency
timing
with how you're
and the
handling it.
consistency, and I've got to really learn that.
Handling.
Because we normally, like when I come home, I'll be standing down by the stairs, fly.
But
5
his motivation's higher because he's seen you. So your
Yeah.
treat value of you is higher. He's sick of you because we've handled him wrong.
Yeah, what's your tree value right now, AJ?
full of
Right?
AJ.
But does that make
That's
sense?
good
Yeah,
to know, like to see that in action because, and get it pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Because when it's just us two interacting, we're not seeing those little things that he's going, oh, now he's flying to the chair. Like,
How do you know that's-
obviously, he's
He's had
flying to the
enough.
chair now because he's had enough.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Upset
so
and all
now-
that.
So huge,
Look at us.
huge point you made. He's flying to the chair because he's tired of what we're asking.
Yeah,
Same with free flight. That's why this is so critical.
yeah,
If that happened outside for free flight, you better pray you brought this.
yeah,
That's his only way of telling you guys, I'm done. You don't get it today.
yeah,
Right? And that's okay. We have those days.
yeah.
But without that, how's he gonna tell you?
Yeah, you can't. You don't read that.
Braille?
Yeah.
I mean, so,
And that's why we
Good
want that
notice,
dynamic
good
of all of
observation
you
on that.
guys being involved so that he can tell you just by landing on certain
Yeah.
people, just as we would get between us.
Yeah,
We understand when
as you were
birds are
saying,
done
the
that
two
way.
birds that
Yeah.
you're both.
You
Going
guys
to
just
each
need to
other.
make sure you're really in tune with him and catching on before we get the quitting.
what we tell a lot of people is what you get inside is what's gonna happen outside. So
Yeah.
if here, you're getting him to ignore you, you're getting him ignoring you guys,
Yeah,
that's him going tree to tree because he's done.
yeah,
You know, so hitting failure points is important to recognize. Like first session, we adapted, it went well.
Yeah.
Second session, we had a lot of failure points, and you're noticing them, you're finding out why we got there and how to work through it. It's also why we're only working with 2 of you guys right now.
Yeah.
By adding a 3rd or 4th or 5th person that doesn't necessarily have handling experience with this bird, we're setting ourselves up for failure.
Yeah.
But I would love to see this dynamic continue. And I think to get it there, what's going to happen is you independently doing a session, just yourself, put them on the perch, and treat them. Step back this far, ask for a flight. This way.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Treat here, and then treat down here while he's eating the treat. Go about 2 inches further back.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it again, and you're gonna do 7 repetitions. That's it. Like today we're pushing further because it's our only time. You would never do this many sessions or flights in a little session. That's why we're hitting failure points, which is important to see.
Yeah, it's good to know, like to be able to.
Yeah, we want you guys to see what happens when you push that boundary, because you guys have been pushing it without knowing it.
Yeah.
So now it's like, hey, watch us push it. That's what it looks like. That's what we don't want.
And also notice, I put him away while I still had that 30% range. I could still treat him, he still flew to me, he still targeted, I picked him up. But like, I didn't wait till he had totally quit.
Right, yeah.
So you have to...
And then he will be like, no, I'm not going back, I'll fly up there.
It'll be a fight.
Yeah, so you have to know where those failure points are and leave some reserve to get him back.
The difference between we're losing him and we've lost him.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's, because
So the more predictable and consistent you become with how you're handling it with the flights, the more natural it's going to transition into a step up. I don't want you guys trying what we just tried because it had too many failure points.
Yeah.
So wait a month,
Yep.
right? When it's November.
So I'm just going to do to the perch to me.
Yeah, so right now you're doing short flights, slowly increasing them,
Yep.
treat,
Yep.
and then every other time give him a treat for going down. It doesn't have to be every time.
Okay.
That should be somewhat unpredictable.
Okay.
Okay, so if it's every time, every other time, every third time, that's what we want.
All right.
Stay within, we would call that FR1, FR2, FR3. What that means is every 1 trick, so frequency reinforcement, FR1, means every 1 trick, you make a flight. You get a treat. Every 1 trick is 1 treat. FR2 would be every 2 tricks, you get 1 treat. So that would be he flies to me, click, goes to the perch, click, 1 treat. So you want to stay within FR1, 2, or 3 for the down to the perch.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
I want, every time he flies to you for now, I want you to treat him.
Yep.
But then make it random on the perch.
Okay.
Okay? For you, I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to vary it up, not only doing flights and to the perch, I want you to also randomly throw in a nice step up, treat, step back down, treat. Because your biggest thing for both of you is being confident and consistent with grabbing the toes.
Yeah.
And as you noted, that's where you feel that first sign of fear. It's where you feel the emotion. And that's where this bird's going to understand your intent.
Yeah.
So if you're clear with your intent and the dog's intent, then you're going to be able to communicate that more clearly to your bird and avoid those frustration points that cause failure that we just experienced.
Yeah. Okay.
Any questions on that?
No, I think I'm pretty good with that. I think I can
do it.
I can do that because it's just giving me something to focus on specific.
I'm giving you one task, and there's a few little variables that you'll adjust.
Yeah.
And if at any point you get him out and he doesn't want to fly to you, whew, we don't have that 30% reserve.
Yeah.
Target him back over, put him in the cage.
Okay.
It's not the right time to train. You guys are both super
Just
heightened and all over, and you have to just, the intent, calm,
Yeah.
and you saw it in the class how it immediately translates to the bird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. He's going.
And don't feel in a
it's
rush.
my walk time.
You guys just like
Yeah.
calm down. Because the more in a rush you are, the more in a rush he's going to be.
Yeah, and that's